Welcome to Patricia High School e-learning class. In our previous class, we discussed the meaning of economics, where I gave you the different definition of economics, importance of economics, and why economics is regarded as a science subject. Today we'll be looking at the concepts of economics. The concepts of economics are wants, choice, scarcity, scale of preference, and opportunity cost. Wants can be defined as insatiable desire or need by human beings to own goods or services that give satisfaction. The basic needs of men include food, housing, and clothing. Human needs are many. They include tangible goods like houses, cars, chairs, television, and radio, etc., while the others are in form of services like tailoring, carpentry, medical, etc. Human wants or needs are many and are usually described as insatiable because the means of satisfying them, which are the resources, are limited or scarce. Choice. Choice can be defined as a system of selecting or choosing one out of a number of alternatives. Human wants are many and we cannot satisfy all of them because of our limited resources. We therefore decide which of the wants we can satisfy first. Choice arises as a result of numerous human wants and the scarcity of resources used in satisfying these wants. Since it is extremely difficult to produce everything humans want, choice has to be made by accepting or taking up the most pressing wants for satisfaction based on the available resources. Scarcity. Scarcity is defined as the limited supply of resources which are used for the satisfaction of unlimited wants. In other words, scarcity is the inability of human beings to provide themselves with all the things they desire or want. These resources are scarce relative to their demand. As a student, you will need to buy school materials like exercise books. Maybe it's worth 100 naira, but you only have 50 naira. It can be seen that the money you have, which is 50 naira, and that is your resources, will not be sufficient to buy all you need. Since wants are numerous and insatiable relative to available resources, human beings have to choose the most important ones and leave others that are less important. Scale of preference. Scale of preference is defined as a list of unsatisfied wants arranged in order of their relative importance. In other words, it is a list showing the order in which we want to satisfy our wants, arranged in order of priority. In the scale of preference, the most pressing wants comes first and the least pressing ones come last. It is after the first in the list has been satisfied that there will be room for others to be satisfied. For example, if Mr. Mike, as a trader who has only 10,000 naira, wants to buy a pair of shoes, shirt, cap, fan, stove, pressing iron, and he only have 10,000 naira, he will then need to bring out the ones he needs most, the ones that are more important to him, before he will then satisfy those ones that are less important. Opportunity cost. Opportunity cost is defined as an expression of cost in terms of foregone alternatives. It is the satisfaction of one's wants at the expense of another want. It refers to the ones that are left unsatisfied in order to satisfy another more pressing need. Those ones that you kept aside to satisfy the ones that are more important to you are referred to as the opportunity cost. Human wants are many, while means of satisfying them are scarce or limited. We are therefore faced with a problem where we have to choose one from a whole set of human wants. For example, a farmer who has only 200 naira and wants to buy a cutlass and a hoe may discover that he cannot get both materials or items for 200 naira. He would therefore have to choose which one to buy with the money he has. If he decides to buy a cutlass, it means he has decided to forgo the hoe. The hoe he forgone is what he sacrificed in order to own a cutlass. The hoe he has sacrificed is the forgone alternative, and this is refers to as opportunity cost, or you can also call it real cost or true cost. Assignment: differentiate between scale of preference and opportunity cost. Please ensure you do your assignment, and if you have any question, try and leave it in the comment section, and also try to put down your notes. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for the little time you spent in copying the notes and listening to me. You have a wonderful day and take care of yourself.